Hey guys, quickly, how to set up your Facebook group. Okay, I'm gonna go pretty quick because we've talked about that a lot, but I want to make sure that you guys do it properly. It's important if you're setting it for the first time that you do it right the first time, so you don't need to go back and do it again and all this hassle. So let me share my screen, and I'll show you guys how mine is set up and how yours should be set up as well. So I'm talking about the free group, okay? For example, in my case, it's called the Unstoppables Six-Figure Coaches, Six Figures Coaches. Now, one of the things that you need to take into account is that your group name is sensitive, SEO sensitive. That means that you want to use a name that your potential clients are going to be searching for when they look for groups to join. For example, if I'm a coach and I look for, my potential clients are coaches or people that want to be a coach. So, see if I type coach and then I go into finding groups that I can join, the Business Coach Dojo, the Six-Figure Coach, Coaching, Therapy, and Mentoring. There's going to be a bunch of groups here that are related to coaches. Now, mine one is probably one of the lightest because I'm not very active in there. And as you can see, we got here Richmond's group, which is very active. And we got the Business Coach Dojo, which is from Taki Moore, and it's a really active group as well. Now, you see, it's not necessarily by number of members, the order. It's because of the activity that's in there. So important to keep your group busy and active, and then have a word that is actually what they want to look for, your ideal client. Let's say that you are a weight loss coach. So you would say weight loss, right? Are you looking for a weight loss coach, or are you interested in weight loss and you're looking for groups to join? So you would go here and you would type weight loss and you would find these groups that, even though these groups don't have weight loss words in the name, they're coming up because they got these words in their about section. The about section is also SEO sensitive, okay? So that's important that you take this into consideration. Now, so your ideal clients can find you. Now, going to here, so this is your group name, which, by the way, you cannot change very often. You can only change your name every 28 days. I don't know why that, but it's 28 days. And by the way, and then the about, which is here, the description, right? So you want to use words here that your clients might be also looking for. If you don't know what to write here, you can come here to the Unstoppables and copy and use your own words for your own niche. Make it short, make it simple, talk about the people that you want to have in your group. What are you expecting from these people? What they can expect, what's in the group for them, so what value are they going to find? And yeah, make sure that it's not super long because people are not going to read it, and that your name is right. For example, here, I need to get rid of that, put a hyphen, if that's a hyphen. And you see, you can only change your group's name once every 28 days, which is like the moon cycle. Interesting, as well as scary. Save it. So now I'm not going to be able to change the group's name for another 27 days, whatever. That's cool. So these are two of the most important things, okay? You can choose the group color. I don't really know why do you need to pick a color, but whatever. You can customize your group address. Here, you can actually edit that. Then you want your group fully visible so people can find you. You want to make it private because you want to be able to give people access to join your group. You don't want people to join without you giving them access. What else? In my case, I created a social learning because then you can create units within your group and you can put different topics in there. I mean, in one unit, you can put client results. You can add like some PDF, some free stuff for the people joining. I really recommend doing that. This is the most important thing. I don't really use the mentorship thing. Look, I like to keep things simple and not overcomplicated, because the group strategy that we use, it's basically like a part of the funnel. It's not a group strategy by itself. So that's why I like to keep things simple. Manage who can join the group. I would suggest using only profiles here. Otherwise, you'll get like business pages joining a group, and business pages are usually not engaging, and you're not going to be able to engage with a business page. So I would definitely not let them in. Who can approve members' requests? Only admins and moderators, of course. Otherwise, you'll get like members in the group accepting other like people joining in. You wanna make sure that when people join in, you chat sequence them. So we're gonna get into that in a second. But it's important that you accept everyone. You, your BA, or your moderator, someone that it works with you or for you. Who's pre-approved to join? Fucking no one. Manage discussion, who can post. You want to let people post, and then approval members. You want to put some rules in the group, so they need to know that what is allowed and what is not allowed. Now here you want to turn this off, so so people can post. And again, you want to make sure that your rules are clearly set up. LinkedIn pages, don't link pages, don't link any page. For some reason, that doesn't work well with the algorithm. And recommended groups. If you have a couple of groups, you can link them so people can get access to them. And super important, guys, as soon as you create your group and you do all this work, get a friend, get someone who works with you, or someone who works for you, like a BA or a team member. Give them full access to the group. Make them admin as well. The reason for that is if your account, for example, it gets put on hold, or Facebook deletes your account for whatever reason, then you don't have access to your group, then you lost everything. So it's super important that you create an admin for your group as soon as you create the group. I hope that makes sense. What else? Automatic members, we've gone over all this stuff. Group rules. I mean, look, to be honest, don't try to create something super cool, super different. Find a group that you like. See the group rules, copy them and paste them. Put something that resonates with you. Just adjust them to your own needs. I mean, I did that, and then I adjusted them so it fits my purpose and what I want in the group. And that's it. Don't overcomplicate things. Members reported content. This is new feature. I don't really know what it is. It cannot be really important. Keyword alerts. Nothing of that. Insights. When you get like a certain number of members, you'll get access to the group insights. Group quality. I don't really know what there is. Like, to be honest, Facebook has released the latest update on Facebook, and there's a lot of things that I don't really know what they are. So we will review all the features in a while, but for now, stick to what's in there. Membership questions. That's super important, okay? You're more than welcome to copy and paste the same as I have. And this is how it works. You want to say, copy and paste this. All 3 questions must be answered to be accepted. Step 1, requires. Do you have a coaching business or planning to launch one? Like this, of course, I'm working with people who are coaches or want to be a coach. So this information is going to give me, this question is going to give me like really valuable information. Let's say that you are working with, you are a high performance coach. So you can say, do you feel like you need more time on the day? Do you feel that you're overweight? Are you looking to lose weight? Like all questions that actually are going to give you valuable information about the people joining your group, okay? And also a reason for you to start a conversation. It's all about having these conversations and chat sequencing people. Chat sequencing or sparking conversation. Step 2, required as well. So that means that they need to answer the questions to be accepted. Would you like to join my 7 days free challenge that helps coaches enroll clients? If so, check your inbox. I'll send the details there. Now, there is another training that's called Pilot Program 2.0, which is in the Boardroom Library, and it explains exactly how to set up your pilot program or your free challenge on Facebook, so you can run it in cycles. And I would suggest to watch that training if you haven't watched it yet, and you will understand why I'm asking this question here. If they say yes, I'll give them the information on how to join my free challenge, when to start, all this sort of stuff. And I will chat sequence people to let them know, and I'll spark this conversation and hopefully get them into my free 7 days free challenge. And finally, the last question, and it's also required, step 3, my free training for coaches, help a member close his first $2,000 client. Would you like to watch it? If so, please leave the email and I will send the link. The training for coaches here, it's my VSL, it's my video sales letter, which is a video, it's a case study video that I have. And people, I give the opportunity to book a call on this video to my clients. Now, I talk about client results, I'll talk about the process that I follow, I talk about a bunch of things. So by the end of watching the video, they are really pre-framed about what I do and the results that they can get. Now, the reason I put that is my free training for coaches helped a member close in his first $2,000 client. So you want to say, hey, this is what you can get if you watch it. Do you want to watch it? Because if you say, hey, do you want to spend like the next 30 minutes of your life watching a video of me talking about my amazing product, no one is going to want to watch it. But if you say, hey, if you spend like the next 30 minutes watching my training for coaches, you might sign up a client. Right? So this is the psychology behind this message. Now, if you don't have a BSL, if you don't have a case study video, you might have a PDF, you might have an ebook, you might have some kind of freebie that people might get some value out of it. So you can say, hey, I recently published my ebook on how to lose weight in 1 week, whatever. Would you like to get it? If so, please leave the email. I'll send you the link. And then they leave the email, and you add the email and the name to your mail list. So you keep this contact for later. And then finally, you want them to accept the group rules. The way this looks like when someone requests access is like that. So this guy, he's requested access to join my group. He comes from LinkedIn. Actually, he's a friend of LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, which actually I'm going to send him a request. For example, he has a coaching business, or he's planning to launch one. So I don't know which one of them, but I'll say, hey, I saw that you said yes. Is that you have your own business? Oh, no, I'm planning to launch one, or whatever. Sometimes people reply here, yes, I'm planning to. Or they'll say, yes, I do run a coaching business. Now, the second question, when I say, would you like to join my free challenge? He wants to join, so I'm going to put him in my wait list. And finally, he wants me to send the case study video, so that's great. I get him on my mail list. And then finally, do you agree to group rules from the admin? And he says that he agrees. So great. Now it would be a great opportunity. First thing I do is add them as a friend. Second thing I would do is send them a message and say, hey, thanks for joining the Unstoppables. I see that you're running your own coaching business. Is that right? Yes. And when they reply, I will say, awesome, and you wanted to participate in my free challenge. That's great. So look, this is how it works. And then I will send him the video that I mentioned in the training that's called the Pilot Program 2.0. And if you don't know what's that video, watch this training and you will know. And I will let him in. And then once inside, I would tag him in the welcome video that I have posted in the group. So he knows how the group works. He gets a little bit of a welcome. And also, if he didn't say yes to participate in my free challenge, in that video, I will have also a call to action by the end of the video saying, hey, if you want to join my free challenge, comment below. Let me know, and I'll fill you in. And again, this is something that is also in the Pilot Program 2.0 training. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Cool. This is when it comes to your group setting, okay? As you will see here, I don't have my video because when my Facebook account got deleted, all the content that I had created everywhere got also deleted. So usually you'd have a video and you will mark it as an announcement, and then you will pin it to the top of the page. So that means that everyone, when they join, they see a video. It's a welcome video. Cool. Now, once you have created your Facebook group and you have your Facebook link, which by the way, it's up here, what you want to do with this link is to go into bit.ly.com. This is free, by the way, and you can here create a bit.ly, right? So you would come here, you would paste, you would copy the link, you would come here, you would paste the link, and then you would create a short link with, you can edit that a little bit. I'm not going to create it because I have already created that. It's actually here, if you see. And let's cancel that. You create a link that will look like that. And with that link, you can copy it and then paste it wherever you like. And you will go to your profile, your personal profile, and there's a few places that you can put this link now. Okay, you can put it here. In my case, I just decided to put my LinkedIn and my Instagram. Sorry, it's my Instagram and this, which is something called Linktree, which it gives people like multiple set of options for links to choose from. And okay, so in this case, I should put the link because you see, I am saying join the Unstoppables. So what we will do is we'll come here, we will edit this information. Where's the websites? We will choose social links, websites. We will click on edit that. Like people can still click on my Linktree and this is gonna take them to the website, but I'm gonna add another website and, oh no, sorry, that's an address. Cancel. So I'm going to websites and social links. This is a website, this is a social link, so I'm gonna edit that one. I'm gonna add a website and I'm going to put here, sorry, not that one, but We Are Unstoppables. I'm gonna copy that link, come here, paste that link. And now it should let me, and now when people go on my profile, let's see if it works. Not that. How much I hate Facebook these days. Okay, and it's here. You see, the link is here, but just in case they want to try it out, they can click on here, and here they get access to my testimonials, to a LinkedIn training, which is my case study video, my LinkedIn profile, free coaches training, which is actually the same thing as this one here, but just wording differently, and the Unstoppables group. So here they can access everything. By the way, if you want to create your LinkedIn, your Linktree thingy, it's very easy. You just go to linked. Well, you can read that one up here. This is specifically for Instagram, but it works as well on Facebook, as you can see. Cool. Why do you do that? Because you want people to join your group. Because when they join your group, they'll be answering these questions. You'll have a lead there. You'll have someone who is in your group, and it's gonna get access to your most intimate content, to your best content, and they're gonna be warming up to you. So by the time you put a call to action, you offer a free thing, or you ask them if they want to build a business, they will be more familiar with who you are. It is a great way to warm up your audience. Now, you want to have as many call to actions as possible, okay? Now, this one is going to say join the Unstoppables, so people can look down the link and click here. And then you also have this one here, right? So it says, my banner, join the Unstoppables here. So when people click on that link, what they get is this thing here that you can just edit and just put your own thing. And it says, proven strategy to grow your coaching business organically to 6 figures in under a year. This group is for you. this is actually, Facebook has been messing up with that because that used to be a little bit longer. So we will say, if you are looking for a proven strategy to grow your business, your coaching business organically to 6 figures in under a year, this group is for you. And then people can click here and go straight into my group, okay? If you watch the pilot program training, you will see that there is another option that we can use here instead of this one. And instead of say join the Unstoppables, we can say participate in the free challenge. And when they click here, what they get is a link to the live video that it explains how the pilot program works. And again, if you haven't watched the pilot program, go and watch it because then it will make sense. So you got two options. Whatever options you put in there, when someone is interested in your free training, you will say, great, so let's do that. I'll invite you into my group and I'll put you into the wait list. That way you get someone who joins your free training and then you put them into your group. So you get this contact, you get to keep this contact. I hope that makes sense. Again, last thing that I forgot. If you go to your group, another thing that I have here is the banner. The banner says, join our free 7 days Unstoppables challenge. Click here. So people will click here and they will see this thing and say, comment more for more info about our free 7-day challenge that is currently helping coaches get 1 or more paying clients under 7 days, even if you're just getting started. And then people will comment more here, and then you will chat sequence them, send them the video information and everything else. And that's basically how you create a group and make sure that it's a funnel, that it leads everyone to the same place all the time. I hope that makes sense, guys. If you have any question, drop it in the group, send me a message, and let's freaking do that. All right, let's stop this thing. Bye.